Alright, so first off, I just want to say, incredible set this morning. There was so much energy, the crowd was having so much fun. What do you guys do to pump yourselves up before a show?
You know, we have little rituals that we do, you know, we warm up our vocals, we sing some things, and then we have a little chant that we do. But for the most part, we all just kind of get ourselves in the right mindset. You know, I think it's important to get to a place where you're relaxed and where you feel, you know, connected with your environment, because, you know, you're in a new place every day. So we just have things that we do that kind of, you know, get us ready.
I think that, you know, finding the more shows we do and the more crowds we play for, the easier it becomes to kind of find that place, to go to. You know, like find the place where you were at when you first wrote the song, you know.
Right. Ooh, okay, let me get a little bit of a... There we go, that's a little bit better. Alright, and I know that you guys just got in at 3 a.m. last night, and you're flying out again tonight, and you were on the Jay Leno show the other day, and you're going to all these tours, and you're kind of blowing up right now. You've been getting a lot of airplay on the Philly stations with It's Time and everything, and I was just wondering, what are you guys doing to stay grounded?
You know, I feel like it's really important for this band that we've been a band for 3 years. We've been touring, you know, the whole time and kind of living off nothing, and we're all best buddies. And, you know, I feel like if you've really developed, you know, through those years as a band and kind of paid those dues, you know, by the time that things are really happening like this, it almost feels like, I don't know how to explain it, but it helps you be a little more grounded. I think it's so important for bands, you know. We live in the YouTube generation where people will be a star overnight and then be nobody the next day. I think, you know, it's important to, it's nice to go back to the days when the band just organically built, you know. And there's a lot of bands that are doing that now, you know. And it was important for us to do that. And I think it's helped us stay a little grounded. Obviously, our families are so close to us, and you know, we have the same friends that we've always had. And we're really close to our fans, and I think keeping those unions really helps keep them grounded.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's actually pretty easy to stay grounded once you realize it's not really about you. Like, you know, we're channeling some kind of music, and the music's already out there. It's just kind of channeling through us. Think about it in those terms. It's not like, you know, people are responding to the music and to what we're creating together. It's not, you know, if you try and make it about yourself, then maybe that's where people go wrong. But for us, it's always been about music. You know, if people are responding, then they're responding to, you know, this whole show. We're all feeling that. It's not any one of us that's doing it.
Okay. Nice, nice. And I know you haven't had a lot of time to really enjoy the festival, but how are you guys enjoying your stay at Delaware so far?
Amazing, I love it. I mean, it's like kind of overcast right now, but I kind of dig it. It's like not super hot. Like, every other festival has been like torturing. So this actually feels really good. A little bit of rain is nice. It's just organized so well. This festival too.
I can't believe this is the first year.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. This is like definitely one of our favorite festivals we've played. The lineup is like a dream. So many bands that we love are playing this festival. You know, the food is great. People are very kind. This is our first time in Delaware, and you know, it's just been beautiful. Yeah, we were expecting 100 people at our stage. We were like, "Who are Imagine Dragons?" And there were, you know, thousands of people singing the music, and you know, I couldn't have asked for a better day. It's just been great.
Oh yeah, you guys are getting tons of airplay on like Radio 104.5 up in Philly, so people are loving it. Also, before you head out tonight, you should check out Wawa. It's kind of like a Delaware gem.
I've heard of Wawa.
Oh, you've heard of it, see?
I've never been to one. Isn't it like a convenience store?
Exactly, but 1,000 times better.
Okay,
so before you go on your flight,
Tell us about it.
okay, let me set it up for you. They have like a hoagie station where they'll make sandwiches for you right in front of you. They have all kinds of goodies. You're going to want to go before your flight and stock up. And of course, Delaware has tax-free shopping, so there's no tax. So load up and spread the word, because no one knows about Wawa, and it's a hidden gem.
I heard from a friend that lives in Jersey. It's like, oh, Wawa is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Water?
Yeah, it's a pretty weird name. But what acts do you guys want to see before you leave?
Oh man, so many. I mean, really, we're flying out so soon. We've been in and out, so I don't know how many we're going to actually get to see. But you know, just, if we could be here for the whole 3 days, we'd want to go see Cold War Kids, at least for myself. Girl Talk, Passion Pit. Jack White would have been awesome to see yesterday. The Killers are great. Group Love is awesome. Young the Giant.
It's like this is like a hand-picked festival just for me. That's why I feel this lineup is so good. It's like if I could just choose bands to go with.
Oh, Modest Mouse.
Modest Mouse.
It's like,
it's like our festival.
yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
Bring it together and has good taste.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Now, I know you guys are gearing up to release your debut album, Night Visions, on September 4th. Would you like to talk about what the fans can expect from this album?
Yeah, I think that the EP that we just put out, Continued Silence, is a very good reflection of what is to come. We kind of just, if we've been writing a book, we just kind of completed the book. I feel like the album is, more of what they've heard on the EP, and I feel like it completes the story. We're just really happy with how it turned out. It's all finished, being mixed now, and our music is very beat-driven, very heavily rhythmic. Sweeping melodies and wings. Very distinct guitar tone and sweeping melodies and guitar. And so, yeah, I think that with that in mind, people can know what to expect.
Okay. And you said you've been a band for 3 years, so you guys probably have kind of like a writing process down. Do you all get together when you write, or do you kind of do your own things and send it to each other? What is the process like?
It happens all sorts of ways, but as of lately, and especially on this latest album, it's been a lot of either me or Dan coming up with a really rough outline of the structure of the song, and then bringing it to each other and saying what they think. And then, Dan will sometimes write his lyrics and his melodies over top of what I did, or sometimes he'll come up with that on his own and do his own melodies and lyrics to that. And so that's generally where it starts, and then we'll take from that kind of period, we'll take it to the rest of the band. They kind of have their way with it, and they have their input of what they want different. If they want a bass to be different or a drum group to be different, they have that option. So I feel like that's when it really comes alive, is when the whole band gets together and plays through the song. That's when everything sort of gels together and it really becomes a Magic Dragon song.
Nice. Do you guys have any favorite tracks coming off this album?
Yeah, definitely have some favorites. I don't know. We haven't released a track listing yet, so we would be divulging. But some of the old songs, some of our old favorites are on it, and then a lot of new material. But yeah,
we try to take like the best songs from previous EPs, and then the latest EP that we did, and then brand new songs. So it's kind of a collection of. Sort of encompasses everything that we've done up to this point as Magic Dragons.
Okay. Nice. Is there any new music out that you guys are listening to that you want to bring some attention to or anything?
Yeah, there's a lot of bands I've been listening to. There's a band out of LA called Young Blood Hawk. They're very cool. They're going to have an EP coming out soon. They're great. They're awesome. Nico Vega is great. XX.
They're getting ready to come out with their new album, I think.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that new album.
For sure.
Love XX. There's so many bands that are, Two Door Cinema Club is dropping their new album in September. That'll be great.
AWOL Nation.
AWOL Nation's awesome. We're going on tour with them. Love those guys. Man, there's so much good music.
I think it's a really good time to be a musical star. Like, there's such a with stuff like Fun and Gautier, like getting a top 40, it's really like opening doors. I think it's just a great time to be like a indie rock band. It's like
for sure.
So many options out there. It's really awesome.
All right. Do you guys have any final words for our audience at Pop Culture Madness?
So we're very, we're so grateful for our fans spending money. It's like the economy is low and people are still investing in music. And that's everything. It's the future is bright. For musicians, I think, around the world, and we're just we love interacting with our fans. So follow us on Twitter, and Facebook, and we keep up on it, and we just. It's like a big friendship community.
Dan, he writes all his own, Twitter messages back to people, so if you want to talk to Dan, it's just Twitter.
Is that just at Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, on Imagine Dragons, and on Facebook, Imagine Dragons, and our website's imaginedragonsmusic.com. So,
all right, well, awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. and I hope you guys enjoy the rest